Good afternoon and welcome to Coast of Sean. This afternoon I'm going to have a walk around Forbidden Valley and have a look at what it has to offer. Obviously Forbidden Valley had a lot of work done in it in the closed season. Nemesis Reborn was fully retracked, and also the whole area got a lick of, more than lick of paint, it got fully redone. So the first thing to note is obviously the entrance portal.
This facility is active and safe access is now guaranteed for scientific personnel and civilian visitors.
You can also hear the soundtrack. This went in as well as part of the refresh, just before you even enter the area. As you can see there, it's used to say the Phalanx facility, but Forbidden Valley's gone over the top of it. As soon as you walk into the area, you are greeted with the tank. Now the tank used to be outside Nemesis Subterra. It's still there. It's had a full lick of paint for the area now. It used to be dark green in military colours, now it's the black and red. You'll see the black and red colour scheme throughout the area. That's the tank. And this is obviously, as you walk into the area, this is what you're greeted with. So you can see the helicopter there, part of the theming. You'll see a lot of these tentacles as well, wrapping around the rocks and various things like that. Nemesis Subterra on your left is your first ride you come to. So what that is it went in 2012. So Nemesis Subterra come back last year after an 8-year absence. Great ride, I do like it. It's I don't want to spoil it too much, but in there you go in. There's a surprise aspect that you have a big drop. You go to see the eggs that they've found, that they've harvested. And then you come out back up to the ground level and you escape. That's Nemesis Subterra. It has been really, really busy today as a school trip day. Nemesis Subterra is actually on a 15-minute queue now. A lot of the buses have gone. So I'll just take it slowly. There's the arcade facility to the right, that's also new. We'll cover that on the way back up though. Like I say, plenty of these tentacles you'll see on the walk round. The helicopter. You can see over in the distance there Blade. Blade was the pirate ship. Now that's actually as old as me. That was 1980 that come into the park. Still part of the Forbidden Valley. Like I say, it's now known as Blade. So on opening day for Nemesis Reborn, I was here on opening day. The queue actually went all the way from Nemesis, which is right down there, all the way down here, all the way around there, and right there back to Congo River Rapids. I'll just shut up talking for a minute, you can hear the soundtrack. It's quieting down nicely now. I mean, earlier on I couldn't have done this, I couldn't have walked around like this. It's the game station. There is some stuff there I'd love to win, I'll be honest. I have had a go before, but it's not about having a steady hand, it's about the time as well. You get 30 seconds, but I must admit I've probably spent £20-30 on that trying to win some of the prizes. I would love some of them. Big teddy eyes. And then you go down further into the valley, Forbidden Valley, and you've got the Nemesis containment zone. So this is obviously we're getting near Nemesis the ride now, you can hear it. B&M suspended coaster. The original was built in 1994, like I say, it has been fully retracked. The supports are all new as well, so it's basically a new coaster, except the lift hill and the brake run. I'm glad that Alton Towers did what they did though, to preserve it. I mean, it's a brilliant ride, I've been on it today. Fantastic ride. Intense as the day it was made. I mean, to say it was made in 1994, I mean, it must have been something really special then. The downward helix, this is one of my favourite parts. Really do get the speed coming around there. The monorail going overhead. That's obviously not part of Forbidden Valley, that just takes you to the front of the park. Looks as though Nemesis is having a bit of downtime. We'll have a walk down into the pit that's below Nemesis. That's one of the features I do like about Nemesis. I mean, some coasters, you can't go underneath them because obviously it's for safety, it's cordoned off or whatever. But Nemesis, you have got this fully open pit that you can go down into. Obviously this area of the park was all blown out in 1994. I think there was a coach park on this before. This is a big field. Oh, there's Nemesis, it's going out. Just walking down the steps, can't talk and walk down steps at the same time. You know, as man can't multitask. I am hopeful that one day that they'll get these waterfalls going again. I wasn't expecting it to be done as part of the reborn thing. I've seen work happening with pipes and things like that in the area, but still no waterfalls, I'm afraid. Wow. So I'm down in the pit. One of the big additions to the theme in this year was the eye. So as you can see behind me, it's quite hard because the sun is on it. Yeah, the Nemesis eye there. And the tentacles around the eye. We'll go back up this side. I can hear the iconic Nemesis noise in the station. So this is where you come off the ride. So you just come off just through them gates there. And when you come off the ride, obviously, you go over to the photos that are just over there. Weather's come really nice now. So down in Forbidden Valley we've got a Costa coffee. As well as serving Costa, things like that. Obviously there's a bit of food and soft drinks. I've also bought a tin of the Nemesis lager out there today. The Phalanx lager. They have still got the actors on in Forbidden Valley. We haven't seen any on this walkthrough, but I've seen them, they're still on today. There's one of them I always have a chat with, it's really good. He's usually the bus driver, so the Mushroom Towers bus. This has been here since 1994, this bus. And then obviously part of the re-theme where they've put the tentacles around it. This part of the park's nice. I mean, I was down here earlier, it was really busy with people sat. Obviously there's a bit of grass there at the back as well. There's a lot of people laid on the grass earlier sunbathing. So this is Galactica. Your second major coaster in Forbidden Valley. Galactica, it's a good coaster. I've been on it today. It's obviously one of the flying coasters. Oh, it's Nemesis, I thought it was Galactica. Yeah, Galactica, it's a flying coaster. The queue today, I've been at 70 minutes on this. I mean, it's a double station, but still popular. But like I said, there is calls out there now for it to have some sort of refurb or re-theme. It's still got its original light blue colour scheme that it had in 2002. It's themes around space flight and, you know, this universe sort of thing. You can see the sign there, the Galactica sign. I mean, what they could do with it, obviously, you've got the Forbidden Valley theme, so you know it could be anything to do with aliens or anything like that. We're going home to see the aliens or anything like that. This is the Galactica Plaza. I don't know how much you can hear, the wind's getting up a bit, but obviously it's really quiet now. Like I said, the rides are about to close. There's the portal, always a great photo opportunity, the Galactica portal. And the little purple hut that you see there, that's the exit. Well, I say exit, it's entrance and exit. Entrance for hotel guests only. But any guest can go out of that exit and go straight onto the car parks. I do use that in the day. What I've been doing lately is leaving things in the car and going back to the car. Doing things obviously in the car, your dinner gets warm. There's Galactica up on this lift hill up there. And it'll come down now through the portal. There it comes. So at the bottom of Forbidden Valley, you have got these people you can see coming out off Galactica, that's where you come out. But you've got the roller coaster restaurant. I've done a full vlog on the roller coaster restaurant. We had a meal in there, we had a couple of meals in there this year, really nice. One day it was just rained off, literally the weather was terrible, so we went in there to have some dinner. But it's a really good experience. Do you know what, I'm going to take you in there, we're going to have a look. Let's go and have a look what they're doing in there. So yeah, the roller coaster restaurant. We have been there, like I say, for meals. Really nice experience. Really good food as well. There is a bar, but there's also, when you're in there, they've got the cinema screens on the wall that have videos dedicated to the rides and things like that. And your food, I don't know if you can see, actually comes down the roller coaster tracks from the kitchens that are just up there. So there's the kitchens. And it sends your food round, it comes down to your table. Quite a simple process. I was impressed as well with the process. So when you come in, you just give them your annual pass and you'll get a discount, and then you just order using the QR codes on the table. Simple enough to do. I'm a bit of a technophobe, but even I could do it, so that was good. I'm just waiting for them to send some food down the kitchens. Maybe it's not to be. Right, we'll go out and let's go and walking around the park. Yeah, the roller coaster restaurant, I think we paid, it was £40 we paid for 3 of us to have a meal and a drink. What I'd say is it wasn't a proper meal though, it fills up for the day. And that was with the 20% discount, so quite expensive, but we did it again. It was a great experience. There's some great videos of the rides and music, soundtrack and everything. It's the overall experience you pay for. So we're still on the bottom side of the valley. The next thing of note is the Bunker 94. Now the Bunker 94 is the shop for Nemesis Reborn. On opening day you had to wait an hour to get in here, but now obviously it's just like a shop you can walk in. There's some great things in here. I've spent a lot of time in this shop. You can't buy the model of the ride, but it's a really good model.
Underground tremors detected.
So there's stats on the ride as well.
Everything is under control.
42 million people rode Nemesis. 1 minute 20 seconds. The bottles, they're always popular. A lot of the clothing's been really popular this time as well. Hoodies. There's a retro jacket that's gone really well. I noticed down at Hyperion at Thorpe Park. They've also got some of the denim clothes as well. There's a denim jacket with Nemesis 94 on. Prices are what you'd expect, what you normally pay, so £35 for that hoodie. That one is printed on at the front, you just need to be careful, some of them do peel, but there is sewn in options as well. You normally pay about £50 for the hoodies that are sewn in. Cups and glasses. And one thing I would say about the merch is that the clothes especially are really good quality. I've got a Oblivion top from last year, and it's still like the day I bought it, but you see this t-shirt for example, that's sewn in. It'll never peel off or anything in the washing machine, that's £25. But the actual quality of the t-shirt's good as well. Like I say, these are the things I was talking about. So these denim jackets have been really popular. Nemesis 94, they've done them at Hyperion at Thorpe Park as well. For that jacket it will be, I've got no price on. Like £75 for the denim jacket. £75. It's not for sale, it's just a enthusiast has done a 3D model of Nemesis. They also do the resins. These have been popular this year, but I must admit I'm not a big fan of the resin. I don't like how it's blocked in. If you want for that, I'd like it. That'll be an interesting read. Life After Nemesis by John Wardley.
Your cooperation ensures the orderly execution of
John Wardley was obviously the original designer of a lot of the things in Alton Towers, going right back to the Runaway Mine Train, but obviously his biggest work was Nemesis, Oblivion and Galactica. But as you all know, you still know them names, so obviously it was massive in the park, and they're still here today. So we've come out of Bunker 94 now, and the next thing to notice is Project Ocean. Now, Project Ocean is a new ride that's going into the park. The details we've got is it's going to be a top spin, same as what Ripsaw was in the same area. Like I said, there's Costa there just to the side. This part's quite condensed at the moment, obviously with the work they've had to put the fences up, with the work going on Project Ocean. Ah, yeah, you can see now in the distance there, the work that's going on. It's going to be on top of it's going to be a ride on top of a concrete block. But there's going to be a tunnel underneath. So here we're at the back side of Blade. We was at the other side before. Like I said, Blade's been in since 1980s. Blade's one of your what I'd call conventional, normal swinging ships. Now just to your left, you can break down into the gardens. And then just straight ahead, you've got the food. Now, years gone by, these were McDonald's units. There's been all sorts in these units. But now they're all themed in with the Forbidden Valley. Certainly look the part. I mean, obviously they've all been decorated this year. That sun's still quite strong. They've actually put a guest services hub in there as well. And then, like I say, you've got all your different foods. I know there's a donut shop up here, and then like I say, you've got the generator refueling company, but as you can see, they've got the tentacles even up on the roof there. So the attention to detail in this area is really, really good. Just ahead of me, the sign. I mean, even down to the bins. Look, even the bins are black and red to match the rest of the area. Let's have a look at the arcade. Now, the arcade was the last thing that's gone in. It actually opened after the park opened this year. The arcade training facility. So there was a smaller building here. I think it was just storage containers which they've taken down, got rid of, and they've built this full. Does seem a massive building for the arcade. There is people already saying that there's going to be something in there, and for other plans, it's too good to be an arcade. But at the moment, it is the arcade. I'll just show you inside. But you see, they've even put the Phalanx logos up on the wall. Training facility, so they have even themed the inside of it. But yeah, it's the arcade. Then you come out of the arcade training facility, and we're back to the start. There's the tank that we saw at the start of the video. And the back side of the portal. So we're back to the start. That is Forbidden Valley.
Tactical security chemical compounds.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the little tour of Forbidden Valley there. I must admit, I enjoyed doing that. Right, that's it for today. I hope you've all enjoyed what I've done. And remember, if you have a frown, it's time to get upside down. See you in the next video. Goodbye.